we are back, YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. Aim of the game of this channel is buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I can get my hands on at boot sales for a cheap price, so I can get them traded in at CEX for a higher price. Now, it's a little bit different from the videos that I normally do with my vouchers. Normally, I spend money online and I do like a CEX roulette. But I am saving up my vouchers for, I'm hoping to either buy a PlayStation 5 soon or something along those lines so I can buy something of considerable value so I can sell it on eBay, flip it for the cash. But yeah, I've explained this before in my other videos, so please do check them out. But yeah, what I've done recently is, as I've started purchasing PlayStation 2 games, obviously in store at CEX you have a lot on offer with PlayStation 2 compared to PlayStation 1. So I've been quite lucky in that I've been able to go in and pick some games up rather than buying them online. So obviously I can't I can't unbox them on camera, but I'm going to go through obviously what I've picked up on here for you. Now, I've done it a little bit different. The camera on my face is the GoPro, and I've got my phone set up, so hopefully I'll be able to put the games in front of the in front of the phone, so you have a better view. So yeah, what I'll do is once I start going through the games, I'll flip the footage. If you like it, let me know. If you've got any recommendations or advice, I'm open, all open ears. As like I said, this is a first time of filming it this way for me. But yeah, I've got, I think, maybe 5 or 6 PlayStation 2 games to go through, and then 6 PlayStation 1 games to go through that I bought all in store at CEX. So we'll start with the PlayStation 2 games. Now, no PlayStation 2 collection is complete without Metal Gear Solid. Now, I do have Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid Special Missions on PlayStation 1. And yeah, I've decided to purchase this one as well. I think this is pretty much, apart from obviously the games that I bought with the PlayStation, this is the first game that I've bought for it. Another great thing about buying in store is you get to see if they're complete. I find it funny that they leave the manuals in the cases on the shelves, shall I say, because someone could just go in there and nick them. But obviously you get to check beforehand. So yeah, I mean, this is a 2-disc one. I think they've got a bonus, the making of Metal Gear Solid 2. And then, Metal Gear Solid 2 itself. This is a great game. I actually completed this as a kid. I never managed to complete Metal Gear Solid 1 as a kid, but I've done this one as a kid, and I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, happy to be adding that one to the collection. So yeah, and then yeah, obviously if we've got Metal Gear Solid 2, we've got to have Metal Gear Solid 3. Sorry, I forgot to mention as well, Metal Gear Solid 2, I believe that was £3.50. So yeah, really cheap compared to obviously the games that I'm normally forking out for on the PlayStation 1. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3, this is the Snake Eater version. Now there is another version which I believe is called Defiance or Disturbing or something along those lines, can't remember, but that one's about £30. I don't know if that was like a special missions version of Metal Gear Solid 3. I never played this one as a kid, so I'm looking forward to playing it. But again, it is complete. If anything, I think this one may have doubles of the manual in there because there's loads of stuff in with it. But yeah, happy with that. Also got just realised I got the sleeve for the for the disc. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 into the collection. Over the moon with that. Now on to another what should we call franchise series of the PlayStation 2. I absolutely loved these games as a kid. Devil May Cry 2 complete. Oh, if I haven't just broke it. Now I've never played Devil May Cry 2. I've played the first one, obviously, the third one, and Devil May Cry 4 is a really, really good game as well. This one Obviously, it didn't last, but there's a female character that you can play as well. So looking forward to giving this a go. And yeah, so yeah, that one was only £3 as well. I mean, like I was saying, I can't get over how cheap some of these titles are, because with the PlayStation 1 games, even fodder, you're looking at, of what they sell in CEX anyway, you're looking at, maybe £10 at least. I don't really think there's many games under a tenner on the PlayStation 1 in CEX, but for £3, in my opinion, that's a brilliant game. Couldn't find Devil May Cry 1 in any of the stores. Tell a lie, there was a platinum version, but I'm above the platinum version. But I did manage to find Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening, and again £4. For some reason, it is only one disc with this, but maybe the person who traded it in swapped the case. But yeah, it's got an additional bit in there, or I could be wrong. There may be a bonus disc that is meant to be included with it. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, again, it is complete. So yeah, happy with adding that to the collection as well. Yeah. Next one, we have got Tekken 5. Who doesn't like the Tekken Tekken franchise, Tekken series? And that is another thing as well. This was the first game I put in when I purchased all of these games to test. And the difference in graphics between like Tekken 3, for example, and Tekken 5 it's like night and day, to be honest. I mean, it's mad how quickly we went from the graphics on PlayStation 1 to obviously on PlayStation 2, and that goes for the newer consoles now as well. In my opinion, I do believe that it goes beyond a certain point where really they're giving you good graphics but making up for poor gameplay. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, this one was a little bit more on the pricey side, £10. And to be honest, I didn't check this one, but the disc is a little bit scratched, so it does all work. I mean, I don't know if you can see in there, but I may take that in somewhere to get cleaned. I don't know. But it works, so it is a little bit frustrating though, because I mean I've had discs probably knocked back from CEX for it being in worse condition than that. So yeah, and especially when it's £10. But yeah, happy days. Another Tekken game into the franchise, and then yeah, Final Fantasy X2, £2 bargain if you ask me. To be honest, I've never played any of the Final Fantasies on the PlayStation 2. Loved Final Fantasy 7 on the PlayStation 1. I think I even played Final Fantasy 8 on the PlayStation 1, but never any on the PlayStation 2. So I'm actually looking forward to giving this one a go. I mean, I quickly checked out the gameplay before I purchased it, and it looks really good, to be honest. Obviously, the same what's the word? The same premise as the Final Fantasies on the PlayStation 1, turn-based, like a game where you take it in turns of attacking and stuff like that. So, but yeah, supposedly this is a really good game as well. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. But yeah, Final Fantasy X2, £2, can't go wrong. And then the last PlayStation 2 game is Timesplitters 2. Again, complete. Absolutely loved this game as a kid. Me and my friends, we used to play it on the Xbox 4-player, and there was like a virus version of it where you just had to survive for as long as you could. And we used to just play that for hours and hours and hours. But yeah, the story mode as well is brilliant. I actually picked up Timesplitters 1 at the boot sale on Saturday, so I've got both of them now. So yeah, really happy to add both of those to the collection. So that is that for the PlayStation 2 games that I've purchased so far. Now on to the PlayStation 1 games. So again, it's like I'm saying, it makes a change from buying them online and worrying about having the manuals and stuff like that. So really happy to have picked all of these PlayStation 2 games up, PlayStation 1 games up with the manual. So yeah, first game, Tenchu 2, Birth of the Stealth Assassins. I've got the first one. I think I tried buying the second one, and I think they sent me the first one again. But yeah, complete with the manual. And all of these PlayStation 1 games that I bought, sorry, they're all in actually really good condition. Don't know if you can see the disc there. But yeah, this one was £15. So again, a little bit more expensive than the PlayStation 2 games, but it's to be expected. But yeah, Tenchu 2, brilliant game. Happy to add that to the collection. Now, on to the next one. I'm sorry if I keep looking down. I'm just realising I'm looking at the games myself. So sorry, I need to get a little bit better with looking at the camera. But yeah, Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, £8. Both discs there, complete. And again, in really good condition. So more than happy with that for £8. This is probably one of the few games where it's less than £10, shall we say. But I'm quite surprised at the price of Alone in the Dark, because I mean, maybe it's a terrible game. I must admit, I didn't play it as a kid. I'm looking forward to playing it. But all of the other horror films, like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, all those games of that ilk, they're all serious money. Whereas this one, £8. But yeah, I've wanted this for a while. So yeah, happy to add that to the collection. Now onto the third game, Heart of Darkness on the PlayStation 1, complete with the manual. Both discs are there. Again, in really, really good condition. Luckily, this time this one hasn't got any stickers on it. I'm going to make a comment on the stickers at the end as well, because someone gave me a tip in my last video. But yeah, this one only costs £8. Really good game. I played this as a kid. It's like I think it's a story about a kid who gets lost or runs away from home or something, and he has to fight all of this it's like black tar stuff or something. But yeah, really good game, and again, glad to be adding that to the collection. And then the third game, we've got Croc II, complete on the PlayStation. I'm happy to add one of the Croc games to my collection, because the problem with buying it online as well is that these games that are £8-10, they always want to charge you £2 delivery per game. So if I want to buy 5 games for like a tenner, I end up spending a tenner on delivery as well, which puts me off doing it. So it is nice to be able to go into the store and grab these cheaper ones, and obviously not have to pay the delivery fee. Now, unfortunately, I don't have Croc 1 yet, Legend of the Gobos, but I will be looking out for that when it goes into the stores next. But yeah, another good title. I mean, I think everyone played Croc as a kid. If you didn't, I don't know what you was doing. But yeah, love that, and happy to add it to the collection. And then yeah, on to another brilliant franchise for the PlayStation 1, we've got Spyro the Dragon. Oh, sorry, and yeah, as you probably saw, Croc was £18. And again, Spyro the Dragon, complete. And this one actually comes with the demo as well, so that was a nice Brucey bonus. But yeah, winter releases, 1998, complete with the manual, and again, in really good condition. A bit dusty, but apart from that. And another thing I will say as well, actually, I've just reminded myself. So I picked these up from the Lakeside CEX. Now, anyone who knows like the Essex area, there's a shopping centre called Lakeside. It's a bit of a big one. They had a couple of PlayStation 1 games in like behind the counter in the shelving sort of thing. And I said, can I have a look at that? And I said to her, because I saw on, I think it was Geb's channel, always ask if they've got any more retro games behind the counter. And I said, have you got any other PlayStation 1 games? And they went, oh yeah, no worries. I opened up a drawer, and there was, I think, 3 of these games that I bought just sitting in a drawer. And I just think, why are they in there? But yeah, thanks to Geb's channel for giving us that tip. So I managed to get this one and yeah, 2 others out of that drawer. But yeah, Spyro the Dragon. Everyone played this as a kid. And again, happy to add that to the collection, because it's not a game that I normally want to spend delivery on. I think this is the first one, and I think this is the most expensive one out of all of them. I think the rest are maybe like £8 to £12. I can't remember, but I will be adding them all eventually. And then yeah, last one of the day, another Tekken title, Tekken 3. I've got Tekken 1 and Tekken 2 already, so this is the last one on the PlayStation 1 that I needed to add to my collection. Complete, and again, really, really good condition. It's actually quite surprising how good the condition of these games are. The PlayStation 1 game, sorry, that I purchased today. And that is another thing that I've noticed buying PlayStation 2 games compared to PlayStation 1. I don't know whether it's anything to do with the discs, but the discs scratch. Oh, sorry, the scratches on PlayStation 2 games is really, really, you know, there's much more scratches on the PlayStation 2 games for some reason. Yeah, maybe someone in the comments can let me know as to why. But yeah, those PlayStation 1 games there that I bought today, all of them in absolutely brilliant condition. So I think in total, what did I spend there? 20, 40. I'll put it on the screen. I'll save me working it out on camera. But yeah, I'll put a breakdown of what I spent on the PlayStation 1 games and also what I spent on the PlayStation 2 games. Again, all of these were vouchers that I managed to get from trading stuff in at CEX. So yeah, a really good day for games for the collection. I know a lot of people have been asking me to go over all of my PlayStation 1 games. I am going to plan to do it. I haven't got loads, to be honest. I think I've got maybe like 40 games, something like that. So it's probably be a long one. I mean, this video is now around 16, 17 minutes. So, and that was only like, what, 10 games. So maybe I'll do it, but I need it to go through them quicker. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please let me know in the comments if this is something you want me to keep doing. Like I was saying, I'm saving up for my vouchers mainly at the moment for the PlayStation 5. So any spare, 20, 30 quid vouchers that I get here and there, I'll be looking at going to one of, I think there's about 3 CEX stores that are within about 20, 25-minute drive from where I live. So yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out and probably picking up a few more PlayStation 2 and if I can, PlayStation 1 titles in store. But yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you all in the next one. Right guys, just whack the camera back on. I completely forgot to mention it. But in my last CEX roulette video, I said how much it does my head in that CEX put all these stickers on the games. And someone commented saying, get the sticky stuff remover from Halfords. So I bought it. It's £5 or £6 for the tin. I can't remember exactly. But basically, you try and get the stickers off as much as you can. Spray this on, leave it for about 5 minutes, and then scrape it off with a non-scratch or non-scratch item. So something like a palette knife, or like a plastic or wallpaper scraper or something like that. And hopefully that'll get it off. So I'll let you know how I get on. But yeah, thank you for the advice, the tip. Sorry, whoever said that in the last video. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'll give that a go. But yeah, just whack the camera back on just to say that. Cheers.